I leave for a few minutes and you guys are already role-playing in chat. You guys are weirdos. Role-playing in the booths of the bear bar. Weirdos. I'm back. I went to get my Starbucks. I went to get my drink. We don't serve this kind of drink at our bar, so I had to go to a different shop to get this drink. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, I had to go to a different shop. But I'm here. I would like to announce that it is my comeback to the bear bar. And I still do not know how to make drinks. However, Kuma will try his best to make your drinks. We're at the Yap bar. I'm serving a whole load of Yap. Not a lot of drinks. You can certainly order drinks, but I don't know if they'll get to you or not. I'll take a vodka martini straight up dry with no vermouth with olives. Yes, it is just shaken vodka. Vermouth, that sounds like a Pokemon. Vodka martini. I don't know what a martini is, but maybe Kuma does. Kuma, do you know what a martini is? I don't think Kuma knows either. Munching on the Starbucks cup you have? You can't munch on it. It's mine. We don't even sell this here. Can you even work at a bar? Aren't you allergic? I don't have to drink the drinks that we sell. And who says we even sell drinks in the first place? Who says we even sell drinks in the first place? Sir Simbot, thank you for the super. Thank you. So, I thought it would be a fine Friday night to come back to the bear bar. We've been closed for a very long time. But I thought it would be a good time to come back and see how you guys are doing. Because I've heard from some of my very distant relatives that you guys are being kind of a bother. And they asked me, "Oh, bartender bear, can you do something about these weirdos?" And I'm like, I haven't even opened the bar in a really long time. But they're like, we can't deal with these weirdos right now. You gotta open up the bar. So that's so loud. Wait. Thank you for the member chat. In honor of my very distant relatives that I barely speak to, but we are connected by blood, I am here to collect all of the bothersome people and perhaps serve you a drink or two or none. That poor shirt and button is fighting for its life. It's a stylistic choice. Okay? Maybe it's an illusion. Maybe it's not actually fighting for its life. Maybe it's an illusion. Maybe I'm just doing that to make you think this way, so you buy more drinks and spend more money at the bear bar. Perhaps. You never know. Kuma, I will take an uwu apple princess, freshly made, please. Okay, we got a few of those in the back, actually. I'll take one out and mix it very, very quickly. Go, Kuma. Go get a uwu apple princess. Kuma says, okay. Ogi. Ah. Okay, we got one. Don't mind these red stains. They're wine. It's wine. Don't mind the red stains. It's just wine. We mixed a little bit of wine inside. There you go. I've pioneered a new drink, cocktail lemonade, tomato and onion juice and lemon limeade. Can I have one on the rocks? That sounds disgusting and I refuse to make it. I don't want to do that. Ew. Onion. Ew. Tomato and onion juice? Ew. Brother, ew. I refuse to make it. I wasn't gonna make it anyways because I'm not the one that makes the drinks. Kuma makes the drinks. But I refuse. Very pretty bartender. Maybe if me buy lots of drinks, she'll go out with me. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if you buy lots of drinks, she go out with you. Maybe. Or you buy lots of drink and she doesn't go out with you. Maybe Kuma go out with you. Are you a furry? I'll have the blue bear special, whatever that is. Blue bear special, one on the rocks. Here you go. One on the rocks. For the record, what happened last time was not my fault. Luckily for you, it's been so long that I don't remember what happened last time. If I banned anyone in previous attempts of opening the bear bar, you're not banned anymore because I don't remember. I have no recollection. Kuma, do you remember? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. This bear is freaky. I'm not freaky. If you want freaky, refer to my very distant cousin Rebecca. She's a whore. Refer to my very distant cousin Rebecca. If you want freaky, go talk to Rebecca. Hey Anja, can I get a blue bear special too? One on the rocks coming up. There you go. One blue bear special for you. Does Rebecca stream? Oh, she streams. In some aspects of the word, she streams. It's like... A whore, that's disgusting. What's her number so I can block it? I'm not giving you my distant cousin's number. I'm not whoring out my already whore of a cousin. I'm not doing that. I am not adding to her body count. Make it a double of anything. Anything you say. There you go! Double blueberry special! You're off Rebecca's Christmas card list with that one. I don't want to be on Rebecca's Christmas card list. I don't want that in my mailbox either way. She sends some sussy Christmas cards and I don't want them. I have a glass of anti-gin or green ant gin, whatever's cool. Feel free to toss in some Uru ants with a shot. Ooh, perfect. I've got some extras right here. Actually, they all ran away. Oh, there's one right here. Bloop. Just drop it in. There you go. A little extra protein, if you will. You don't want to be on a paternity test either. Look, okay, Rebecca's very safe. I will give her that. Rebecca's very safe. But I still cannot agree with her lifestyle. But she is very safe and conscious of health risks. Free protein, let's go. Well, it's not free because you paid for it. You paid for the ant. The ant cost extra. Can I get a blended up Happy Meal with a cherry? We would have to go buy a Happy Meal first. Will you give us the funds to buy a Happy Meal first? And then you have to pay for the services for us to make your drink with the Happy Meal. So in total, that would be more than that, yeah. You'd have to pay for the Happy Meal too. Safe until she gets drunk. No, Rebecca's very safe. I have witnessed it with my own eyes. Well, not like that. Not like that. I haven't. I know that she has good alcohol tolerance. She has good alcohol tolerance, so she's very safe. Yeah. One vodka martini, shaken not stirred. Beautiful. Just for that, I will stir it, not shake it. One vodka martini stirred, not shaken. Coming up. Coming right up. You like to spectate? No, I'm not looking at anything. I don't look at anything. I just make sure that she's okay. Because, like, all of our other relatives kind of just shun her because she has she's a bit of a wild child. But as the Beartender of the family, I feel a responsibility to make sure that she's okay. And also, I think she's a good girl. I think she's a good girl at heart. She's just a bit of a wild child. If that's the Blue Bear special, can I get a Rebecca special? Rebecca's not here right now, so even if I was willing to serve that, I wouldn't. Mind you, all of your drinks other than the Blue Bear special are completely being made by Kuma over here. Just to let you know, I don't actually know how to make them. My assistant here, Kuma's making all the drinks. Sheena, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, raiders. Just realized this bartender hasn't been IDing anyone. What kind of establishment are you running here? Well, everyone who's come here is very obviously over 21. I don't need an ID. It's okay. It's hello, raiders. My name is the Blue Beartender, and I am your host for today. If you want to sit around at the Blue Bear Kitchen and Bar, feel free. It's a chill time, and I serve many servings of yap. If you want any drinks, feel free to let me or my assistant over here, Kuma, know. Either way, your drink will be made by Kuma because I actually don't know how to make any drinks. I just add a little special something every now and then. If you get the Blue Bear special, that is. But I serve very many servings of yap. It's just a chill time, so if you want to stick around, please do. If you want to go home because it's already too late and you don't want to drink, feel free. We also have non-alcoholic drinks. We also have certain selections of foods. Yeah. Hi Beartender, my wife left with the kids. I lost my job and worst of all, not one SSR or 3-star after 200 pools in Uma Musume. I'd like 8 shots of your best scotch. I'm so sorry for your loss in Uma Musume. I am so sorry. If you lost your job, I don't know if you should be spending your money on 8 shots of our best scotch. But sure. Hey Kuma, go get the scotch tape. We're blending it up. Go for it. Okay, Kuma's gonna make your drink. And I'll stand here and just yap. I am sorry that you have not gotten a SSR or 3-star after 200 pulls in Uma Musume. That sounds like an ordeal. I haven't gotten past the tutorial of Uma Musume's. So I cannot relate. There was too much happening in the tutorial. I cannot relate because I haven't gotten that far. If it makes you feel any better, I don't have a wife or kids. And this is my job, but I only work about three days a year. So In the past year, this bar has only been opened 3 days, including today. So, if that makes you feel any better. Why would you have a wife? I don't know, Jihu. Maybe I'm gay. You know? Have you ever thought about that? You know? Maybe I am not straight. By the way, my name is not Fujikura Uruka. I am the bartender. I am the blue bartender. Fujikura Uruka is not gay. But you know, I could have a wife. I could have a wife. You don't know. I don't, but I could. Are you just here? Are you just here to hear me gossip about my distant cousins? Are you here just to hear the gossip about my distant relatives? Is that what you're here for? Let me get a Kettle One Gibson slutty rocks on side. What do you mean slutty? How can a drink be slutty? Does the drink have boobs? Does the drink have a pee-pee? Speaking of pee-pee, I've come across a very horrible trend. Have you guys heard about this? There's a trend on TikTok. It's called wait, what is it called? It's called dworking. And it's like reverse twerking. It's horrible. Yeah, it's called dworking because you thrust forward to make your pee-pee bounce. It's a trend on TikTok that unfortunately I have had the unfortune of laying my eyes upon. Hello, Beartender, can I get an old fashioned, please? House bourbon will do. An old fashioned. Kuma, do you know how to make that? Okay, Kuma says he doesn't know, but he'll try. Old fashioned. We have some old people in the back, right? We can make one out of them, right? Yeah, we'll try. We'll try. What is this? Google, I did not ask for your help. I don't need your help, Google. Like a meat spin? What is I don't know what a meat spin is, man. I only know that I came across this trend on TikTok. Yeah. I thought that was called the helicopter. I mean, they're not making it spin or anything. It's just like flicking. They're just flicking it by thrusting. One of anything plus a lemon wedge, please. All right, I'll give you a blue bear special with a splash of lemon. Here you go. They allow explicit stuff on TikTok. I mean, they're clothed. They are clothed. They have clothes on. Bars finally open. Finally a real place of prayer. No. The real place of prayer, you need to go to the Bear Church with my other very distant cousin, Nun Uruka. You gotta go to the Bear Church with Nun Uruka because we do not actually have a religion in this household. We do not practice religion in this bar. I'll take 2 blueberry specials, 1 on the rocks and 1 in the bed. We do have very tiny model beds that we can serve drinks in, so that's perfect actually. All right. There's 1 on the rocks. There's one in the little tiny bed. There you go. Hate to break it to you, but plenty of praying happens in the bar bathroom. Yeah, but that's not anything because that's not my fault. That's not my fault. Johan, thank you so much for the haka. 1 round of Blueberry Special for everyone. I don't know if we have enough to go around. I don't know if we have enough to go around, man. Man. I'll try. Okay, I've made a few. I don't know if I can make enough. 758 glasses. Okay, that's not enough. That's not enough to pay for 758 glasses, okay? That is not enough. I've made a couple. Botched 3 interviews back to back. Hibiki 21. Neat, just bring the bottle. Alright. I mean, sure. That makes it easier for me. I can do that. Here you are. Here you are. Yeah. Okay. I'm really sorry to hear about your 3 botched interviews. You know what? You got, 1 on the house. 1 Blueberry Special on the house. Here you go. One on the house, just for you. 3 botched interviews. Aw, man. Oh, man. Hey, Utru, can you get me a sex on the beach? And my friend will get a pile driver. After that, hook us up with 2 zombies if you have enough rum. Sure. Kuma, did you catch all that? Kuma, do you know what all those things are? He says he doesn't know, but he'll try. That's his answer to everything. But, you know, no one's ever complained before. He'll get some. I'll take that Happy Meal with a Blueberry Special Chaser. You can keep the toy as a tip. I don't want the toy as a tip. I don't want it. You take it, or I'll blend it into your drink. A Blueberry Special Chaser. I don't know if the Blueberry Special is a chaser. It's one of the strongest drinks of all, actually. I don't know if you could use it as a chaser. Here you go. Have fun using that as a chaser. Rebecca has a tolerance to roofies as well. Can I get a pint of Guinness? Rebecca has a very strong tolerance of pretty much everything. So I can guarantee that she's very safe. She's a smart girl. She's a smart girl. She's a very strong, resilient girl. She's built different, yeah. She's built different. And you know, Fujikura Uruka. Uruka can be such a prude sometimes, you know? Uruka can be such a prude sometimes. Rebecca's actually a good girl. She may be a wild child, but she's a good girl. I think Uruka is just a prude. I'm celebrating getting tickets for a sumo tournament in London. Can I get the weebiest drink you have? Ooh, a sumo tournament in London. Okay, a weebiest drink I have. Okay, I got you. It's here you go. It's a Sakura matcha sake with sushi rice made with sushi rice and mochi with a drizzle of fish eggs and a sprinkle of umami flavor. Alter ego self-therapy time. What do you mean alter ego? I'm different. We're all different people. We're all distant relatives. Uruka calls herself Rebecca on weekends. No, she doesn't. Uruka could not be farther from Rebecca. Uruka and Rebecca are like complete opposite kinds of people. Where's the boba? Boba is not weeb. Boba's not Japanese. On the topic of Rebecca, can I get a segs on the beach? Kuma, you know how to make that? I think he just made one actually, so just make another one of those. I don't know if it's right or not, but just make another one of those. Okay, got it? He says okay. Kuma's still mute, by the way. Kuma's a little shy, but he makes a mean drink. Can I get a bottle of whiskey with a cup of Kuma's Spicicle so I can brood aura farm in the corner? There's no aura farming in this bar other than me. I'm the only one aura farming in this bar. Kuma doesn't make Spitzicles. As you can see, Kuma doesn't have a mouth right now. Sometimes Kuma has a mouth, but at the moment, Kuma doesn't want to take his mask off because he's shy. So Kuma doesn't have a mouth. Hey Beartender, I got 3 SSRs in 1 10 pool in a horse game and recently got a wife and some kids. I also got my phase loot boxes. Life is good. Oh, nice. That means you don't need a... I'm not gonna give you a bear special on the house because you're doing good. Alright, awesome. Fist bump. I'll give you a fist bump. Nice. Nice. What do you mean you recently got a wife and some kids? Did you kidnap them? What do you mean you recently got a wife and some kids? Did you just yoink a wife and kids from somewhere? Where did they come from? Never seen Rebecca and Uruka in the same room. Really? Because someone else just said they saw Uruka and Rebecca enter the same room last night. You know, we're relatives, right? We're very distant cousins. So sometimes we are together. I recently found a wife and some kids on the side of the street. They're mine now. Yeah. Yeah. Did you just like yoink them off the street or something? It's best you not ask. I'm curious though. I'm the yapper in this bar. I want to know. I'm glad you got your phase loot boxes too. I don't know if mine went out yet. The one that I kissed on the box. I don't know if that went out yet. I feel like it would be really funny if the person who got that one didn't care or didn't notice at all and just threw it away. I feel like that would be so funny. If I never hear about it ever, that's gonna be my headcanon. Hello Beartender, can I get an old fashioned please? Oh, I already got this one. Kuma, you got it right? Yeah, Kuma got you. Kuma's got you. Nightmare scenario. I mean, I think it would be really funny, but that's just because it's me and not you guys. Saw Sheena's went out. Yeah, I saw Sheena's went out, but mine didn't. I saw that she taped it too. I didn't tape mine, so I don't know. Maybe it might have faded. It could possibly fade. I did not think to preserve the mark. It's possible it could have faded. You kissed raw cardboard? I did, yeah. What do you mean raw cardboard? Is there cooked cardboard? Is there cooked cardboard? I have a picture of it. Hold on. I need to find it. I don't know where it went. Here it is. Yeah, there's proof. But the thing is I used lip gloss. So there's a possibility that it might have just faded. There is a possibility that it might have just faded. But if anyone gets one that looks like this, that's me. I feel like it's very obvious though. Hold on. Oh wait, not me. Correct, I stand corrected. Not me. It's Fujikura Uruka, my very distant cousin. I feel like it's pretty... I didn't sign it, but I think it's pretty obvious who did. I didn't sign it, but I think it's very obvious whose it is. So if you get one that looks like this on the top, on the inside... yeah, that's mine. So, if you get it, you can either tell me or don't. If you don't, I'm gonna assume that someone just didn't realize and threw it away. Don't think that's fading. Well, the thing is, like, most of it is moisture because it's from lip gloss. Because the tint on the gloss is very light. So this is actually not the color it's supposed to be. It's mostly the wetness of the gloss. So I don't know if the stain of the tint will actually be there. But yeah. The Udu cardboard. The Udu cardboard. Box was black and said face connect. No, it's on the inside. When you open it up, it's brown on the inside. It's on the inside of the top lid. The outside of the box is black and it says face connect. Or so I've heard from my very distant cousin Fujikura Uruka. I saw some blessed art of Lumi serving vodka down her foot. Can I also get a vodka a la foot here? No. No, you can't. That is actually banned in this bar. And you can get thrown out. You can get very violently thrown out for asking that. You can and will get very violently thrown out for asking that. We do not serve anything of the sort here. Why is it banned? What happened the last time you served that? We'd never have served that ever in the tenure of our entire existence. Have we served anything related to feet? They are banned. In fact, this establishment does not allow open-toed shoes. It's part of the dress code. Tap tap. Tapping the rule board. Tap tap. See? Open-toed shoes are not allowed. You must wear closed-toed shoes. No shoes, no service. Hey, Beartender, could I get a glass of Muyu milk? What are you, 4? Who goes to a bar and orders milk? What? Are you 5? I heard you were going to update the napkins in this bar and that Udu napkin was going to be the model whose visage you were going to use. Is that true? We have never considered this. However, we are open to the consideration of possibly incorporating this into our business model. Not the feet, the napkins. Wait a second, bartender? What happened to my bear priestess? You must be talking about my very distant cousin, Nun Uruka, the bear nun. I am not her. I know we look a lot alike. Me and the bear nun and Rebecca and Fujikura Uruka and ABG Uruka and Valley Girl oh wait, no, that's Rebecca. I'm losing track of all my very distant cousins. We all look very much alike, but that's just because we have very strong genes in the family. The blue bear genes are very strong. Can we get a drink poured off the gutters? Like, they're not exactly deep enough to to be doing that. I think it's just gonna fall out. It's just gonna fall off. The gutters aren't actually that deep. I don't know how defined you think they are. But you can't actually pour something down them and have it like go through. You can try. I've tried. Out of curiosity, I tried pouring some water. It's not that deep. The dent is not that deep. They're not deep enough. Yeah, I tried. I was curious, man. I was curious. Very curious bear. I mean, they're just visible in good lighting. They look like you could do that in good lighting. However, they're not actually that deep. They're not actually that defined. Can't claim to be say-so after that. What's not say-so about that? What is not say-so about that? Genuinely, what do you mean it's not say-so? What? Hello? Bruh. Where did I? Can I have a Dickens martini followed by a cowboy? I wanna be a cowboy, baby. I wanna be a cowboy, baby. Kuma, get on it. Get on it. I'm taking care of the yap, you take care of the drinks. You were trying out the cum gutters. Not because of that, though, okay? Not because of that. It was just a curiosity thing. You know, sometimes the thought just crosses your head and like, I'll just try it for science because I have time and why would I not? It only takes a few seconds. It only takes a few seconds. Why should I not try, huh? Give me a reason not to. Tascada. What am I saving you from? One Mari Ian's fish tank water, please. Oh, we don't serve that here. We don't serve that here because Mari Ian's not over here. If you can convince her to come here, maybe. But then I'd have to convince her to give me some of her juice. That's how people land in the hospital. Well, I'm not putting anything inside, but I only say F it, we ball if it's something harmless, okay? It's not intrusive thoughts. I don't understand. I'm just pouring water on my stomach. What is the problem, huh? What is the issue? Genuinely, what is the issue? What is the problem? I don't understand. Ayo? What? What are you saying ayo to? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's like, I'm selling. Oh, I already read that. Can I get another old fashioned, please? Kuma, you know what to do. You know what to do. Uruka's a scientist. What? Nope. I'm the bear bartender. I'm not Uruka. This is off the record. I'm not Uruka. Blue bear bartender is a scientist. She had to try the experiment purely for the advancement of knowledge. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Can we get some sugar water, miss? No, you can't. I refuse to give you anything. No. Get off my lawn. Get out my desk. Get off my lawn. Can I have 1 pilk and rum, 1 shot of Dr. Pepper with dry ice, stirred not shaken, and half a lobotomy? Thanks, cool, cute bartender. Stirred not shaken. Alright, Kuma. 1 shot of Dr. Pepper with dry ice, shaken not stirred, and half a lobotomy. Wait, do you want the lobotomy inside of your Dr. Pepper? Pilk and rum. I don't know if we have milk, but we can just make some if we don't. It's okay. We can produce some. It's all right. I've had a glass of water and decided to pour it on my body. Perfectly normal behavior. No, I didn't just... Look, okay, I was working out, and every now and then I check in the mirror to see if it's actually doing anything, and I noticed that my abs were more defined than usual because I was working out, and I was like, that's cool. What if I just like, what if I try to drip some water down? You know? It's nothing weird. It's nothing weird. Can I get a gonster? What's a gonster? Is that like a mix between a gangster and a monster? Monster? Dork discovers she's sexy. A dojin by someone. I mean, kind of. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe, in a way. Not that I think I am. I was just curious when I saw the abs, and I was like, maybe I'll try maybe I'll just try running some water down. Call mushroom? I said it. Yeah, he is the mushroom. What do you mean call the mushroom? Uruka becomes lewder by the day. It's not lewd though. What is lewd about it? It's just water. It's literally just water. I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? Rebecca stood me up. I just want tequila. Any tequila. None of that sugar stuff though. Alright, 1 tequila with half sugar on the rocks. I got you. Look, don't worry about it. There's plenty of other girls out there. If Rebecca stood you up, it probably just means that you were not meant to be. Why do you take offense? You're not Uruka. Well, I'm talking about myself right now. As the bear bartender. If it's just water, can you put it on the menu? No. Well, how much would you pay for it? How much would you pay for a glass of water that's been run down the bear bartender's abs? I like a favorite from the old country called a Gersnooch, water, vinegar, and butter. That doesn't sound very appealing at all. But Kuma, the customer is almost always right. Make the water vinegar and butter. Like $2. $2? $2 costs less than a bottle of water. A bottle of normal water. What do you mean $2? How is it worth less than a bottle of normal water? Are your abs a filtration system? Yeah, it filters the water to have my sweat on it, yes. Dasani. Oh, it'll taste like Dasani. It'll be there's a hint of sodium in there. It'll taste like the worst water in the game, but you'll know where it came from. Can I get something I deserve? Hal Leonard, you don't deserve anything but sewer water. I will give you the water that is in the back of the toilet tank. Like, technically it's clean, but it just gives me pleasure knowing that it came from the toilet. You can have a glass of that. Hey boss, on the menu you have a Blood Moon Rising and a spicy spitzicle shot. I'll have whichever you like more. I'm sorry, a Blood Moon Rising? That's just that's wine. Yeah, it's the red is wine. Yeah. Well, Kuma, get on it. Get on it. I've had bartenders mix drinks directly in my mouth before. Would you not choke? How big is your mouth? What the fuck? How large of a mouth do you have? I'll take the Blue Bear Extra Special Blend. Make it a double. I am not doing that directly in your mouth. That is disgusting. That's nasty. I refuse. I refuse. And I am very close to kicking you out of this bar. Very close to kicking you out of this establishment. Reason being, weirdo. There's a Stream Elements donation. Oh my god, thank you Anonymous for the Stream Elements donation. Thank you. You thought Offkai's spit and greet was crazy. Wait till FazeCon's gutter water. That doesn't even make sense. Gutter water? What is a water? That doesn't even make sense. Thanks for the silly yaps and fun bear. Another round of Blue Bear special for everyone. It's not enough for everyone, but I'll make as many as I can with the budget. Here you go. Here you go. A few of them have been made. Thank you, Anonymous, for the hundo. Thank you, thank you. Gutter water is crazy. Excuses me, miss. I'm an undercover restaurant inspector. We've been receiving reports for a certain bartender spitting into people's drinks. These unsavory reports can go away for a certain favors. Actually, I'm sorry, but these are actually not against any sort of regulations. As you can see, we have waivers that you sign before entering the bar. And as you can see, it is very clear that they are asking specifically for this kind of drink. Actually, it is not against regulation at all. Actually. Yeah, who did you hear this from? I'd like to know, who did you hear this from? Who told? Can I get a glass of flat soda, miss? Not 1001 ants? Yeah, sure. I think we probably have some in the back. Someone was drinking some soda, but they left like half a glass open like 3 days ago. We can probably just serve that, right, Kuma? I mean, you didn't hear that. We have a glass of flat soda very much ready in the back. Please wait. Miss Beartender, can I please get a non-alcoholic Roy Rogers to go? I've got a family event I'm going to tonight and would love a nice refreshing drink to go. I don't know what a Roy Rogers is, but Kuma, get on it. What do you think of when you think of Roy Rogers? I think a Roy Rogers probably has water, Roger, Mr. Rogers, neighborhood, lemonade, and Roy from Green Arrow, green grass, water, lemonade, and grass. That's what you get. Okay. Got it, Kuma? There you go. Hey, Blue Beartender, can I get a White Russian with a Mountain Dew? Oh. A White Russian? You want a White Russian and a Mountain Dew? Okay. What is a White Russian? Her name is Tatania. You want some Lumi juice? You want some Lumi juice? Lemonade and Mountain Dew coming right up. Oh, and a pizza flavored packet of those crackers shaped like little goldfish. You mean goldfish? What? I always forget what those are called. They're called goldfish. What do you feel? The crackers shaped like little goldfish are called goldfish. I actually haven't had the pizza flavored ones in so long. I haven't had them since like elementary school. The snack that smiles back, goldfish. I mean, we can see if we have any. I completely forgot that goldfish even existed, but now that you say it, oh my god, I haven't tasted goldfish in so long. Now that you say it, I'm kind of craving goldfish. Shit. Shit. Okay. Give me your strongest drink. I just got lost. I just lost my wife and kids from a camping trip. You just left them there and came to a bar? I refuse to serve anyone who would lose their wife and kids at a camping trip and come to a bar while they are still lost. That's where the other guy got his wife and kids. Wait a minute. No name, I think I know where your wife and kids are. 911. I think I know where your wife and kids are. One shoey, please, with your personal cup, of course. Sorry, but I'm not gonna let you drink anything out of my shoes. You can drink out of Kuma's shoes, though. It might have a lot of fur inside, but you'll have to deal with it. At least they were found so he can drink now. Well, I mean, we haven't found them physically. We just know where they technically could be. Can I get a hanky-panky? And what time do the strippers start? I heard Rebecca's working tonight. Rebecca is not a... Rebecca is not a stripper. Oh my god. Rebecca may be a hoe, but she's not a stripper, okay? We have no strippers at this bar. This is not that kind of establishment. If that's what you want, leave. Leave this place. We have no place for you here. Voodoo stripper skin. What? I am not. Uruka is... I don't think we have... To my knowledge, we do not have any distant cousins who are strippers. Maybe we have them and we just don't know. But to my knowledge, we do not have any blue bear strippers in the family. Yet we have alcohol on abs. I mean, I never said we're actually serving that. Also, I never said it was alcohol. I said it was water. Thank you very much. It's water. Thank you very much. Why is Kuma not wearing a shirt? Because Kuma is an animal! Kuma is an animal! What do you mean? Rebecca would probably do it if you paid her. I don't think so. I don't think Rebecca would be a stripper. I don't think Rebecca would be a stripper. Can I snort tequila out of Kuma's belly button, please? Kuma doesn't have a belly button. Kuma is a bear. Kuma doesn't have a belly button. Why is an animal serving drinks and food? Excuse me, are you being speciesist? We welcome everyone in this fine establishment. You are not allowed to be speciesist, thank you very much. We welcome everyone as long as you're not being violent or hateful. And I think you're being a little hateful right now towards my very beloved assistant. Why can't animals serve food and drinks? Why shouldn't they be able to serve food and drinks? Oh my god. Financial, thank you. I saw a video of a woman pouring vodka over her toes to make a cocktail. Haha, what a silly idea. Who would drink that? Unless... We have been over this, Financialum. We do not serve anyone who does not wear closed-toed shoes. Open-toed shoes are forbidden. No one is allowed to have their feet out in this bar. That includes anyone affiliated or working at the bar, customers at the bar, someone who's just walking into the bar and walking out. Closed-toed shoes. You're not allowed to take them off. You have to keep them on. Feet should not be out at this bar. That is disgusting. Genuinely, like, not even the fact that it's a foot bro thing, because that's also gross too. But like, why the fuck would you want to drink anything that's touched someone's feet? Not even the foot bro thing, but that's just disgusting. And adding on the foot bro thing, it's even worse. What about belly button shots? How deep are your belly buttons? Do you have craters in your stomach for belly buttons? How is there enough space in your belly button to have anything? I hate it here. Financialum, if it makes you feel any better, we are considering having drinks that have been poured over the the ab gutters. I refuse to call them the full name of what you want it to be called. We are considering adding to the menu non-alcoholic drinks that have been poured through abs. It is still under consideration. But if you continue to be weirdos, we are leaning towards not. Thigh shots? Where does it go? Where does it go? What? What do you mean thigh shots? Where does it go? Have a good night and stream Miss Uruka and Urufa King. Ah, thank you. That was a wholesome message after degeneracy. From your thighs. But there's nowhere to... What? It's not like directed anywhere or anything. What? What? I'm so confused. Rather than a Mai Tai, can I get a Mai Thai, please? I don't even know what a Mai Tai is. Mai Thai? You mean your own thighs? Yeah, I can serve you your own thighs. Get over here. Kuma, get the butcher knife out. Where the thigh gap is. Wouldn't it just fall through though? Coco, please. Aw, Uruka cute. Thank you. That's such... Aw. That's so cute, going to a bar and ordering cocoa. Aw. Aw. Kuma, you can make cocoa, right? It might be instant, but we got cocoa. Found some signal in the woods. Let's go. I'm glad you're still alive, Salty. Hope you make it back. I did not mean for that to sound so threatening. I really hope you make it back, Salty. I will take a vodka a la abs instead then, please, barman. Oh, hold on. We haven't decided whether or not we're actually doing that yet. Here, let me make a poll. Oh, there's an ant. Should we include ab pores on the menu? Answer number 1, no. Answer number 2, hell no. We've got a poll. Rigged? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. This is rigged and I refuse to vote. I can add more options. One will be nah man, and another one will be no, what the heck? Poll reported. I mean, it seems pretty 50-50 with between no and hell no. It seems pretty 50-50. Would you look at that? Yes is winning. I don't think so. I think no is winning right now. Bare ear cup shots. I don't think it's very good to be pouring things in your ears. That sounds kind of not great. The service here is terrible. I'm gonna footers down the road to get proper drinks. I don't know if the footers down the road is what you think it is. Don't say I didn't warn you. You don't need to pour. We can drain the wet earwax. It's not like liquidy wet. It's still waxy. It doesn't just drip out of my ears, man. The worst you can do is say no. Starts pull. I mean I mean it's your choice. You get to vote. You get to vote. Like to vote 3. Yes. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. I think she's mistaking abs with juice gutters. What are juice gutters? Oh, excuse me. I don't know what a juice gutter is. People need gutter water. I don't know. What is a gutter water? But yeah, it doesn't actually work. Even if I pour it down my abs, like, I feel like it would be hard to catch it too, because it doesn't. They don't actually function as gutters. They don't actually function as gutters. They're not. In some lighting they look very defined, but if you actually look at them, they're not. It's very much based on lighting. How much for the Spitzicle special? I mean, it's a Blue Bear special. You get a little hint of the, secret ingredient. We do not serve Spitzicle specials anymore due to a few complaints from our parent company. You have to give us a chance. We'll find a way to make it work. I'm the one who's serving at this bar. I'm the one who has to find a way to make it work. What if I just... maybe I can just hire... a guy with super defined abs and pour it over his... Then you can get... You might expect it to be the cute Beartender's abs that it's pouring over, but no, it's actually like a muscular 6'5" bodybuilder guy. Boom, 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 boom. Even better? Are you serious? Would you drink something that was poured down the abs of like a dude? YouTube is glitching out right now. YouTube, please, 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 please. Don't prove I'm right. Please, please, please. He worked on those abs so we could taste it. I don't think that's why. I don't think having a bunch of sad boys at a bar tasting the drink that has been poured over your abs is really a reason that guys build abs. More whiskey, please. Alright, Kuma, you got it. It's a simple order, you got it. Yeah. You're doing so good, Kuma. Ah, so cute. What, 10,000% yes? I don't know how to feel about that. It won't have that sad girl spice. Yeah, but it would have buff man spice. And I feel like guys are probably into that, right? Right? Oh, would you look at that? 62% of voters say no. We should not include ab pores on the menu. Would you look at that? Dude, YouTube keeps freaking lagging, man. Stop lagging. I just want to read my chat, YouTube. Please. Move. Mouthwash, gargled, not stirred. I cannot serve things that, well, I mean, I guess. But please, you are not supposed to ingest mouthwash. That is not good for you. Kuma's the one that makes drinks, so Kuma's gonna be the one gargling. Is that okay? Is that okay? Can I snort tequila out of Kuma's... Wait a minute, I already read that. Also, how do you snort tequila? I just realized. How do you... You can't snort tequila. Managed to find some signal in the woods. I would love a drink at this hammock of mine. No alcohol in scout camp, though. That's good. You shouldn't have alcohol at scout camp. That would decrease your chance of survival. You can get a drink after you come back alive. In celebration. How much for a taste of Kuma's frontal lobe? Kuma's dead. Kuma doesn't have a frontal lobe. Kuma has no organs. Kuma's dead. Why do you think he looks like that? What's in an old fashioned again? You should know, right, bartender? Yes. A strand of old man hair. A drip of old woman sweat. And, a spray of hospital scent. The smell of old people. Yeah. That's in an old fashioned. Of course I know. How do you think I got the license to open up this bar? Of course I know. If he's dead, take his mask off. What's he gonna do? Come back to life? Well, when he takes his mask off, he doesn't necessarily come back to life. It's just that he has a disguise to make it look like he's alive so that people don't get as scared. Because he's actually just a silly little goober. He might look a little scary because of the skull on his face, but he's actually just a silly little goober. Pretty similar to me, actually. Other than the fact that I'm not dead. You got a license for it? Yeah, I got a license. I got a license. I don't remember how to take off Kuma's mask. I don't remember how to do it. I need to check. I need to check later. Your cousin co-workers will be into buff men shots, especially the fox that's eternally 17. Actually, she's eternally 19. Actually, she's not eternally 17, she's eternally 19. Yeah, I know that the fox would enjoy buff men shots. I do know that. Why is that yellow thing so giant on the screen, chat? That's so funny. Yeah, but I don't know if I would want to hire a buff guy just for that one fox, you know? I'll take 1 spitzicle special and 4 servings of sakana sashimi. Not sashimi. Sashimi. Why is the freaking comment symbol so big? What the heck? Yeah, no, we've discontinued the spitzicle special because again, we had some complaints from the higher ups in our parent company. We could serve sakana sashimi, however, it is incredibly scarce in supply. It is incredibly scarce in supply. So it is very, 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 very expensive. I'll do the dishes in the background. Have a great time. I'm really going to do the dishes. Oh, no problem. Uruka cute. I hope you enjoyed your cocoa. And thank you. Thank you so much for offering to wash our dishes. I appreciate it. Have you seen how much that fox spends on gacha games? She can fund your whole business alone. I guess that's true. I may need to invest in a very buff, muscular guy to pour alcohol on his abs. But then won't he be lonely being the only one? Maybe he needs a partner. Maybe I should set him up. Maybe I should set him up with Fujikura Uruka. my hopeless prude cousin. Can I get a skibbity slide extra riz with the goons on the side? What is a oh, okay, I understand. Nope. I did not ask. It's a shot served in a little tiny toilet, isn't it? Extra riz with the goons on the side. I got you. Got some mayonnaise. I got you. Hold on. I need to stretch for a bit. I've been yapping for a while. I've been working at this bar for a while. A whole 1.5 hours. I need to stretch. My body is so sore. Ugh. Okay. All right. Do you have coffee? What brand? We do. We have this one very, very it's a bit underground, but it's very luxurious and very tasty. It's called, I don't know if you've heard of it, but Phase Connect Coffee. It's called Phase Connect Coffee. And it can be found at this bar and also at shop.phase-connect.com if you would like to purchase. Moreover, we also have other merchandise available at shop.phase-connect.com. And it is linked right here. Origins merch and company merch. Why did my OBS freeze for a second? But we do have that for sale, and we do have Phase Connect coffee, but only the Uruka one available at the Blue Bear bar because she is a blue bear and we support our fellow blue bears. Thomas Irigoyen, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the members. It's definitely not a cult. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is the coffee good? You've been holding yours without drinking any. Oh, this isn't coffee. This is another drink. I got it from a different establishment. This isn't actually sold at our establishment. Yeah. I got it from a different establishment because I do not consume the products that we make. Not because they're not good, but just I've worked here for 3 entire days in this whole year. I'm already tired of it. I'm already tired of it. Sign outside says no outside drinks. Yeah, but I am a worker. I'm the owner. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I want a drink to capture the feelings of having my grandparents mistaking me for my brother's hot girlfriend. The incestuous Yas Queen. Okay, first of all, I know exactly what you're referring to. And let me clear up some misconceptions for my very distant cousin, Fujikura Uruka. Okay, let me clear up some misconceptions. First of all, I said girlfriend, but it's actually ex-girlfriend. Second of all, no one in the Bear family has actually seen the girlfriend before. So they don't know what she looks like. Third of all, my grandparents did not think that I was my brother's girlfriend. My aunt thought I was, because they just thought I was some random girl. I think they just thought I was some random girl because I was in frame with him and they couldn't recognize me. Fourth of all, I'm not gonna say it. Can I get a black eye so I can tell my wife I got robbed? No, you will deal with the consequences yourselves. I have given all our rent money to some cute anime girl who can kinda play the violin. Oh, really? How curious! How curious! Wow! Wow! Who's this girl? She's too pretty to be Mei Mei. They really just said that's not ugly enough to be Uruka. It's probably the hair. It was probably the hair. Not because my hair, the bangs have grown out at this point, but my perm. My hair looks more stylish than it was before. Even though I literally just rolled out of bed. Uruka, not me. Uruka waved to them. They were like, that's not Uruka. And then once my mom was like, yeah, no, that's her. I mean, Uruka's mom was like, no, that's her. They were like, oh, did she put on makeup? And I was like, I literally just woke up. Oh no, Uruka was like, I literally just woke up. The glow up was too strong. Yeah. I guess. I think Uruka's aura has changed. I think the Uruka aura is a little different. The glow up was a process though. It's not a zoomer perm. What the fuck? It's not a zoomer perm. But yeah, that's what happened. And Uruka wasn't even wearing anything fancy. She literally just got out of bed. She washed her face, brushed her teeth, combed her hair, styled it a little bit, but she was still wearing She was still wearing just a big t-shirt that she was wearing to sleep. In fact, she was wearing basketball shorts, but that was cut off because the frame wasn't showing the bottom. A dork's relative discovers she's sexy. It's been a very strange process discovering that Uruka is not as bad looking as we all thought she was. It's been a strange process. But yeah, it's not the grandparents mistaking me for my brother's hot girlfriend, okay? And yeah, they never saw the girlfriend. Only Uruka's bear parents have seen the girlfriend. Rest of the bear family have never seen the girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Excuse me, I think it tastes like you might have spit in my drink, and I was just wondering, was that on the house or do I need to pay extra for that? Oh. I mean, you already paid for it. You already paid for it. It was part of the bill. There's no upcharge because it's already part of the bill. No worries. Okay. I will try Uruka coffee with Irish whiskey before my drive to work as God intended. Oh yeah, sounds like a good time. You know, Kuma can actually whip that up for you probably. Kuma, you got this, right? Kuma's very experienced in these kind of things. You got this, Kuma. I believe in you. Kuma's gonna get it for you. I think Uruka's the only one who thought that. Everyone else said that Uruka was cute even if she dressed like a lesbian. No, I think that's a lot of a very recent thing. I actually I think that's a very recent thing. You might notice that no one said anything until maybe like in the past year or so. And even then, I think it's just, it was just the shock value. I think it was just the shock value. Like Uruka has said before, it gives her a lot of anxiety when people say that, because then it feels like one day she might not meet that standard. Uruka is very flattered, but it gives her a lot of anxiety. As an experienced blue bear bartender, will a flaming Lamborghini impress the ladies? It depends on what kind of ladies you are trying to impress. As an experienced blue bear bartender, I will say that there are a good amount of girls out there, a good amount of very, very good women, who may not be impressed by just a Lamborghini. Some might actually be turned off by it. It all depends on how you present yourself. I actually know a good chunk of people who would not want to date generational wealthy people. It all depends on how you present yourself. It's a balance. There's a balance. If you drive a Lamborghini, there's nothing inherently good or bad. But it all depends on how you present. A flaming Lamborghini is a drink? Is it a drink? I thought it was literally a Lamborghini with like fire marks on it or something, like a Hot Wheels. This poll is not a good poll. Well, 64% of people are saying no, so I think it's a good poll. I think it's a good poll. One Rocky Mountain Oyster Beartini. I got you. I got you. Hey Kuma, I don't think they'll be able to tell the difference between oyster juice and mucus, so just do what you can. So now Uruka's more cute than cool? Well, no. No. I'm still cool. I'm still cool, but I'm less of a boy kind of cool. I now more lead into like a girl kind of cool than a literal teenage boy kind of cool, if you know what I mean. I used to present in a more teenage boy kind of cool. One shot of something done TOS, please. I don't think there's anything TOS about the blue bear special. I don't think there's anything TOS about that. Therefore, I'll make one. There you go. There you go. Hey Uruka, please pay attention to Kuma. He knows C. No, Kuma was just getting ingredients. Kuma's getting ingredients. Kuma's actually really short. Look. Kuma needs to step off of his stool to get the ingredients at the bottom of the counter. Are you short shaming Kuma? Are you short shaming Kuma? He might be small, but he's a good bear, okay? He might be a small bear, but he's a good bear, okay? He's a good bear. He's a short king. He's a short king, yeah. In fact, he used to be a girl. Kuma's actually my dead sister, but he changed genders when he died. Yeah. He's very short. He's very short, yeah. But that doesn't make him any worse of a bear. It doesn't make him any worse of a assistant or a worker or anything. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine gender swapping upon death. I mean, you don't know what happens when you die, do you? But Kuma does, because Kuma's died before. You can't say anything, because you don't know what happens after death. Unless you've actually died before, you don't know what happens after death. Alright, Kuma. You got those drinks up? Yep. Yep, there you go. There you go. So Kuma got Jason Todd. Well, Jason Todd didn't turn into a girl when he died, so no, not really. Sister Uruka would disagree. Well, okay, look. I love Sister Uruka as... Well, if you're talking about the bear nun, not Sister Uruka. I love Sister Uruka, but she's a very, very, very heavy follower of the Bear Church. And even though I love Sister Uruka and she's a distant cousin of mine, I will say that the Bear Church seems a little cultish. I heard they lock people up in basements and whip them. And there's air down there that is explosive when exposed to certain bodily fluids. That sounds cultish to me. I don't know about you, but that sounds kind of cultish to me. But she has dedicated her entire life to the Bear Church. And I can't really do anything about it. A Bear Brothers, show your marks given by Sister Uruka, our badge of honor. Do you bear the marks of the bear? Oh. Do you bear the marks of the bear? Need to set up a meeting between Sister Uruka and Rebecca now. I think Sister Uruka has acknowledged that Rebecca completely disregards all of her teachings. I think Sister Uruka only accepts those that she thinks she can fix. Rebecca, she does not deem fixable. Which is good, because Rebecca would probably be scarred for life if she had to go through the teachings of the Bear Church. To be quite honest. As an observer, as one of the chillest members of the Bear family, the Beartender, I can very confidently say that Rebecca and Sister Uruka do not mesh very well. That's why she sent out Mr. Yellow Fever Man. Yeah, because she saw no potential. She didn't think there was any potential. Rebecca and Yellow Fever Man both. I escaped that crazy sex dungeon. It's not a sex dungeon. It is many things, but it's not a sex dungeon. Why would there be a sex dungeon in a church, in a bear church? The bear religion. Bartender, are you watering these drinks down? Why is no one drunk? I'm not watering anything down. Why do you think no one's drunk? There's people drunk. Look at that guy over there. He's drunk. Look at him. Yeah. Him over there, he's drunk too. What do you mean no one's drunk? Have you ever been down there? Yes, I took a tour. I've once taken a tour. It's not super creepy or anything. It's just questionable. It's not super creepy. It's just questionable. Shadow Dew, thank you for becoming member for 16 months. 16 months? Wow. That's like almost 1.5 years. Thank you. I had one beer, but I brought it home. Brought it from home. You can't come to a bar. You can't bring your own alcohol to the bar. It doesn't work like that. You have to order at least one item. You must order at least one item. She has to mix up something that would put Temma on the floor. Then we can all be drunk. I mean, there's already people drunk. I don't think we need something that strong. If Kuma makes something that strong, we might have dead people, to be quite honest. Did I hear that me and Rebecca have something in common? Yes, you do. As a very passive observer of people, life itself, and the passage of time, I can tell that Mr. Moose Meat Man, Yellow Fever Man has something in common with Rebecca. Since we both got kicked out of church, can I get her number? I got some repenting to do. Mr. Moose Meat Man, aren't you married? You're married, aren't you? You have a wife. Are you trying to cheat on your wife with Rebecca? Hi, Beartender. Is it possible to make a Phase Espresso Beartini using merch purchased off the Phase-Connect shop? Would you recommend it? Oh, you mean the coffee? Of course it would be possible. I would totally recommend it, and you should buy a pack of your own on shop.phase-connect.com to make your own as well. Sleepy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Welcome. Hi. We are probably close to wrapping up for the night. But if there's any drinks that you would like, we have a full menu. You can ask for things that are not on the menu. I cannot guarantee whether or not Kuma will actually make it for you. I don't make the drinks, my assistant over here, Kuma, makes them. And I am here to serve you yap. I almost said wap. Oh. I'm here to serve you yap. So yeah. The poll is for considering whether or not we should have ab pours on the menu, which means that we pour the drink through the gutters on the abs and serve it afterwards. However, 62% are saying no. And the poll is not rigged at all. So we do not serve WAP here. The only WAP we serve is whittle artichoke pineapples. If that's what you want with your drink, we can serve a WAP. Whittle artichoke pineapples. Can I get a WAP cocktail, please, before I head home? Yeah, of course. I'll get some whittle artichokes and pineapples and put it in your drink. Get to it, Kuma. Why are you standing around? Sorry, Kuma. I didn't mean to yell at you, Kuma. Sometimes Kuma is a little... Kuma doesn't quite understand sometimes, because he's a little bear. But here you go. A WAP cocktail. Whittle artichoke and pineapple cocktail. Arclight, thank you so much for the 5 gifted members. Thank you for the members. Thank you for the members. Thank you for the members. Thank you. Thank you. This button's holding on like the Spider-Man meme. What if I told you? What if they're actually not holding on super tight? What if it's actually an optical illusion to make you think that they look like that? What if it's just an optical illusion so that you buy more drinks from our Blue Bear cafe? Not cafe, bar. Blue Bear Kitchen and Bar. What if it's just a marketing strategy? It's working. Well, I'll leave it to your imagination. I'll leave it to your imagination. It's called stuffing. No, it's called it's called an optical illusion. Yeah, it's called an optical illusion. Anyways, I think my shift is just about done. I forgot to introduce myself though. Hello, Sleepy Raiders. My name is the Blue Bear Bartender. However, the person who is usually on this channel, her name is Fujikura Uruka. And that's Urufu to you. F you. She's not so strong and not so smart, but music she can do. Uruka usually plays violin. She plays a lot of violin. She does violin karaoke's. And she can kind of sing. However, she refrains from doing so because she has a lot of throat issues. But you can check out her covers. And she tries out different fast foods. Recently she's tried out Jack in the Box for the first time. And she just does a whole variety of different things. Lots of RP stuff as well. Not the ERP kind, but just the fun kind. Because she likes to pretend to be people she's not. However, I am one of her distant cousins. She has very many distant cousins. Can I get a comfortable fuzzy screw? I don't even want to know where that name came from. Why is it called that? She's very lewd. No. She's very say-so. She's incredibly say-so, actually. She's super say-so. And she's a tom bear. She's a super say-so tom bear. Who just happens to have discovered that she's not ugly. Madam Beartender, may I order a segs on the beach? Kuma, you know what to do. Kuma's got you. Kuma makes the drinks, I don't make the drinks. I make the yaps. Not the waps, the yaps. We got some segs on the beach. I was washing cups behind the bar. Some weird Urufu gang stole bear spit stained cups. I'm scared. I'm surprised they knew which ones were the bear stained cups. Cause spit just looks like water. That's some dedication. I'm not even mad. We will have to replace those cups though. It's self-reflection therapy. No, it's not. It's not self-reflection therapy. She just thinks it's fun. She just thinks it's very fun. Do you think Rebecca would volunteer for some Eroka? What do you mean volunteer? Like allow you to draw Eroka? Or like literally like pose for it? I mean, I think she would. You'd probably have to ask her yourself, but I think she would be okay with it. I believe she'd be okay. A screwdriver, please, and 2 slippery nipple. I can make your nipples slippery. Come on, get over here. Get over here. I got some ice cold water to pour down your shirt. Screwdriver. I don't think we have screwdrivers in this bar. But oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. RPS Stacy Bear so good it's probably not an RP. It is. Do you really think Fujikura Uruka of all people could be a Stacy Bear? Rebecca I can totally imagine because she pretty much is. But Fujikura Uruka of all people? But yeah. No waterboard abs here. They're not waterboard abs. They're just very, very light gutters. It all depends on the lighting, okay? It all depends on the lighting. Heard rumors that Uruka's an Asian baby girl. Uruka's not an Asian baby girl. Uruka is not an Asian baby girl. No, she is not. I'm once again asking for pictures. You really think I'm gonna give you pictures of my abs? You really think I'm gonna give you pictures of my abs? Can I order a sour toe cocktail minutes? The dead man's toe. I don't like the amount of times the word toe has showed up here. I don't know what those are, and I really hope those are not actual drinks because gross, man. Gross. Nasty. Disgusting. Disgusting. Do it for 500k. By the time 500k comes along, I might not even have them anymore. What if I'm chunky by the time I reach 500k? We reach 500k. Hey guys, here's my freaking beer belly. A cocktail that will lower my rice score. Well, don't you already have a very low rice score? I don't know what I can do to do that. Heard Kit Kat Girl and Hoshbaz Girl would be here. They're not here right now. They are both elsewhere. They are not here. They are not at the Blue Bear Bar. They have more important things to be doing on a Friday night. You still have that old picture in the good light. Yeah, I guess I could just show old pictures if I do lose them. But then people are gonna be like, that's fake. That's not real. When I literally showed, the one time I showed my outfits earlier this year, people didn't even realize that it's actually me. So they're like, you're cheating. You're cheating. Those came from a magazine. Do I look like I come out of a magazine? It's okay. No, I don't. It's all. I'd like to order an ABG and a reverse cowgirl, please. I maybe say so, but I know enough that those are not drinks. Those are not drinks. Can I also order a sake with Twizzlers inside it? That's kind of sacrilegious. Why would you want Twizzlers? Twizzlers are gross. Do you sell PC merch here? We got a pin already, but yeah, thank you for the reminder. We do have merch available. I gotta show you the graphics. The freckle pics? No, not those ones. Not the sundress pictures. Those ones, dude, okay, see, the thing is, like, people are like, oh, why did you take them in the dark? You know, the other pictures that I took of my winter outfit was also taken in the dark too. You just couldn't tell because my skin wasn't showing. Here is the Origins merch. Woo! Anniversary merch. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow. And Face Connect company merch. Wow, military idol merch and bean plushies. Oh, wow, wow. That's cool. And RPG themed merch. Wow, that's so cool. Desk mats, keychains, keycaps, mugs, acrylic standees. By the way, the acrylic standees are 9 to 11 inches tall. Bear in mind, they are very large. Very good looking. You can see all the details. And wall scroll, baseball hat, reflective shirt, keychains, spinning standee, bean plushies, acrylic signed stand, and diorama standees. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Wait, are we showing skin? No, we're not showing skin. But the sundress pictures, I took them in the dark too, but because there's skin on it, it's a lot more obvious that it's in the dark. Yeah, I took them in the dark and artificially brightened the pictures, which is why everyone thinks I have a skin disease. I don't have a skin disease. Bum. I don't even know. Oh, here it is. I'm not showing you feet, man. No feet. Oh yeah, I covered the parts that I showed skin. When I showed the Tom Bear fit, I covered my legs with baguettes. I covered my legs with baguettes. So this is my little boy Adam Sandler fit. This is how I used to dress. I used to dress like this, and Sakana was like, why are you wearing basketball shoes? These are not leggings, these are emojis. I edited them in. I'm wearing my Uruka shirt, yeah. I'm wearing my Uruka shirt. You dressed like that? Yeah. Sir Simple-Lot. ... This is how I used to dress. Hey Uruka, have you even been mistaken for a man? No, have you? I don't think I've been mistaken for a man before from appearance. Maybe by voice, yeah. Used to last week. Nah. Now show us the Batman fit. I don't have a picture of me wearing the Batman fit. Didn't know you were a fan of Akira. I'm not. I don't think this is. It's just a jacket, right? If it is from something I didn't know. So. Based off that picture, I would think he was a man. It's not a man. It's me. It's me. And this is... I already showed these before. I don't really care. Okay, I don't dress like this always. This is only just like in winter time. I dress edgier when it's not winter, but it's hard for me to match colors when it's winter, so I end up just dressing like really basic. I'm better now, I promise. I'm better now. I showed these before. I guess there's some people who haven't seen them though. I guess there's some people who have not seen them. But yeah. I occasionally still I occasionally still kind of dress like this if I'm being like lazy. Yes, these are both me. I've had people think... People were saying that... There were many different things. I think when I first showed them, I didn't specify that it was me because I thought it was obvious that it was me. But people thought I cheated. They didn't realize it was me. And I'm like, how would I have found someone wearing an Uruka t-shirt? How would I have found someone wearing an Uruka t-shirt? Brother. But yeah. I don't typically... This is more of a winter thing. The style, I don't typically dress like this unless it's winter time. You still stealing clothes from your brother? No. Dude, he's like huge now. I can't wear his clothes anymore. They're huge. It's her brother. Dude, my brother is not. My brother is way more buff than this. He is huge. He is very buff. He's not fat, okay? He didn't let himself go. He's not fat. He's just buff. He has a lot of muscle. And he's also very tall. You have as much a leg as Leah's VTuber model. I mean, mine also has leg. I think it's just less apparent because the ratio, the I don't know, waist to hips ratio is kind of crazy. But yeah, I had a point. I forgot what my point was. I lost the plot. What was I gonna say? Taller than Uruka? How is this possible? Yeah, he's like 6'2". Legs for days. Now we need to see the abs. I'm not giving you that for free, man. In fact, I don't even know if I want to give it to you not for free. I don't know. How desperate are you guys? How desperate are you guys? The 23 pack. It's not a 23 pack. It's like a 2-pack at best. Tupac. It's a 2-pack at best. $500K, we can make it. No, but the thing is, if I set it for $500K, that leaves it hanging over my head that no matter when I hit no matter when I hit 500K, it will have to happen. Will people believe? I don't. Gotta stay in shape. Well, technically I could just take a picture now and not worry about it later. I don't know. I don't know if I want you guys to see. I feel like that might be a little weird. I think that might be a little strange. 1 abs, please. No. You can't order abs here. Also, like, they're not like that. I don't know what you're imagining, but they're not that crazy. They don't look that crazy. They just look relatively toned. I don't have like a super defined muscles or anything. I feel like it would be kind of a disappointment if I showed you actually. The Sword of Damocles. Is that a drink? Is that a drink? We'll give you time to get them into shape. They're already in shape. I don't want huge, super defined abs. Roided up jacked bear, putting all a chat to shame. I don't take steroids. I barely even eat protein, bro. We'll just have to draw them into reality. Yeah, artists, you can make it happen. Artists can make it happen. Artists can totally make it happen. It really depends. I don't know how desperate you guys are actually to see. I mean, like in my head, to me, it's not a weird thing. It's more of a like, look what I was able to do kind of thing. But I know there's plenty of people out there who would do very strange things once they see NASA, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, raiders. I'm actually like very close to ending. When is the workout stream happening? I can't do workout stream. I have to lock in. It's too distracting if I have to stream while working out. I can't do it. I can't. I just can't. It's too distracting. I don't know. Also, like, I kind of just don't... My stream area is kind of, like, not the greatest space for workouts. I have a bigger, more spacious area on the side. When to listen to music while working out? Music, or if I'm like, if it's like mindless cardio, then I like watch stuff. Like a YouTube video. You know what I've been watching? For some reason, it's very motivating for me to watch those YouTube videos of people like the like first class on a luxury cruise ship. I watch those kind of videos. I don't know why, but it's like, it's good for working out, and I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that looks so cool. It's all... 3D ring fit stream, please. My prostate health needs it. Ew. 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 No. Ew. Ew. I mean, I'm glad to help, but ew. In a way, I'm glad to help, but also ew. Nasty. Uruka's high class. No, I'm not. If I was high class, I wouldn't be watching the videos. I would be on the boat in the first class rooms. Watch tour videos on 2 times while running. It's like you're really there. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It's like watching the travel videos. It's like I'm actually there. While working out. Ring fit. I used to do a lot of ring fit. I haven't touched ring fit in a long time. I think I kind of prefer at this moment. I kind of prefer doing my own thing. I don't know. I just realized the options for the survey I don't know anything about are the same answers. The delusion of choice. I mean, it's about the question that is on the poll. Make your choice. They're not the same answer. They're different answers. You made plenty of unsafe noises while playing Ring Fit. Okay, so the thing is, at the time that I did the Ring Fit streams, I kind of actually never worked out before that. So I didn't know exactly how you were supposed to breathe and stuff. So I promise you, my breathing is a lot more controlled now. I promise you, my breathing is a lot more controlled now. And there's like less weird sounds. Blue Bear, what kind of drinks do you have? Something worthy for the blood god? Well, if it's something for the blood god, come closer. Kuma, get the knife. Are you saying the Ring Fit streams actually got you into physical fitness? No, that is not what I'm saying at all. Okay, so I did the Ring Fit stuff, right? I did the Ring Fit stuff, and then I realized maybe if I want to actually be healthy and like do this properly, I think I need a bit of guidance, at least in the beginning. And that's why I started doing kickboxing. It's because I wanted some guidance in terms of fitness stuff. Not necessarily to get jacked or anything, but just so I could learn about everything and like know how to do things somewhat correctly. 'Cause it's kind of daunting it's kind of daunting because there's like a lot of information that is not really common knowledge. So that's why I did that in the first place. Because I was too scared to go to the gym. And also I felt like I would be bored doing gym workouts. You have to be barefoot for kickboxing. No, you don't, man. I was not. If I had to, I wouldn't do it. So, if I had to, I wouldn't do it. Used to do sports in high school, so I know how to work out, but not many people know where to begin. That was a good choice. Yeah, like even though I don't do it anymore, it was a good jump start, I guess, because it wasn't only about the like kickboxing itself, but they also taught me about like things about the body and like how the muscles work and, you know, stuff like that. And the things that I would not have known otherwise. What's an example of uncommon knowledge for fitness? Well, I mean, first of all, the most obvious one, the things that you're supposed to eat. It might seem like common knowledge to you, but like, I did not know. I had no clue what foods are actually helpful. I didn't know that you were supposed to like eat a lot of protein for your muscles to build. It might seem like common knowledge, but it's not. And also like the soreness that you feel. The soreness that you feel afterwards. Before I thought that was a sign of like my body is breaking down. And I would think like, oh, maybe I should be gentle. I should be gentle and like not really do anything because I need to recover. Turns out, no, you're actually supposed to move to recover. I'm trying to think of others. I can't remember. But yeah, just a lot of like simple things that are kind of just like, you know, you could learn this yourself, but it's kind of like, for me, it was just easier to have the help in the beginning, at least. Yeah. So I've been kind of on and off. Like I'm not super consistent or anything. It helps a lot that I'm already just skinny in general, probably. If you don't have anyone to teach you, you lose a lot of time just learning what to do. Yeah, basically. That's why I did it. That's why I did it in the first place. Also because I feel like just starting out, I kind of needed like a time and place for someone to and someone to actually tell me. Because if I was doing it myself, I'd be like, do I really need to do this right now? It's like nowadays, I already know. Because before I started, like I never really worked out or anything. And all I remember is being in like PE in middle high school, elementary school, and absolutely hating it. And I'd be like, I hate it here, but it turns out it's actually really nice. It turns out it's actually quite nice. I don't know, the adrenaline, the feeling of your blood flowing through your veins is kind of good. The feeling of the sweat is kind of good, as long as you have a shower nearby. So, I wouldn't have learned that if I didn't have someone to help me as well. So now I know that I mentally feel better afterwards as well. But I've never actually worked out at a gym. Anyways. Your tone, and that's enough then. To me, it's more of a health thing than anything. Like I never really set out to be buff or anything. I don't really particularly need to build muscle. I think it's kind of just it's a personal health thing, I guess. I just do it to feel better. But the abs do be nice. I lied. The abs are kind of nice. But other than that, I don't think those are really like a muscle group though. It's kind of just, I mean, it is a muscle group. I don't think it's a really like a building muscle kind of thing. It's kind of just like slimming down the stomach area. Because the abs are probably just there in the first place, but just covered by fat. But yeah, I'm at the point that I kind of panic when I can't see them anymore. Like when I ate too much in Taiwan because Mama Bear was with me that 1 month. By the end of that month, I was stressing. I was stressing, man, because my stomach was like, my stomach was kind of huge. Okay. Emotional support abs. Unironically, yeah. Emotional support abs. Sometimes I walk by a mirror and I just lift up my shirt and go, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not very confident in my face. Like, I know it's like subconsciously I know it's fine, but obviously it's like a personal thing. Then I'm not very like, when I take pictures I cover my face. so it's like it's flash abs distraction. Let's set up a raid. Into Amy, Isami. An insecure VTuber. Never would I have thought. It's kind of weird to explain. I mean, like, I have two brains. One is objective and one is myself. On an objective point of view, I can see that I am fine. I'm fine. But on the other hand, the other brain is like, no, you're ugly as hell. Drinks on me, Uru gang, sake and rum shots for all. If only $1.99 could cover drinks for everyone, the world would be a better place. You hate yourself. It's okay. That's normal. It's not that I hate myself. Well, I mean, sometimes I do. Attractiveness doesn't matter. The inevitable heat death of the universe looms over us all. True. Exactly. I came across this one account last night, and it was just this one girl whose entire account was dedicated to spreading positivity. And I unironically felt better watching her videos, and I'm like, damn, maybe I'm just dooming in my own head too much. One more than to cover it all. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, yeah. The positive news account. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just it's so wholesome and it's true that everyone is so uniquely beautiful in their own ways. Some of the most beautiful women I know think they're ugly because of how people treated them. I feel like I'm in a kind of weird position because like I was kind of quote unquote ugly in middle and high school. I was kind of a weirdo. But and it's weird because like I didn't really notice anything until stop doubting me. No, I have a point with this, okay? I have a point to this. Until I started, I don't know, quote unquote glow. I don't know if it's really considered, is it considered a glow up? I don't know. Until I quote unquote looked better. I could physically tell that people were treating me better. I could mentally discern that people were actually treating me better. And it's just it's just a strange position to be in. Because like a lot of people who have spoken to me probably would not have talked to me a couple years ago. Like, and it's also a dilemma of like, I don't know why I don't know what their intentions are anymore, you know? All of my closest friends are from like a really long time ago. And it's hard now for me to tell why, if people are actually being nice to me because they want to, or for some other reasons. I didn't have the issue before. So it's kind of a strange position to be in, because I've noticed both ends. Uruka, I think that's called puberty. You think I hit puberty past 20 years old? I'm talking like within the past like year and a half. This only started happening like a year and a half ago. Maybe you're just more confident now and people picked it up. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's wrong to say that society treats people better when they present themselves better. Which is why I am afraid of going outside now if I'm not wearing actual clothing. Like, if I'm just going to someone's house or something, if I'm going to like Brother Bear's place, I'll just wear basketball shorts because I don't care. But if I'm like, even if I'm just going grocery shopping, it's kind of stressful. I get so much anxiety now. That I feel like I have to present in the best possible way that I can. Now that I've observed this phenomenon, I can't just go outside and grocery shop in sweatpants anymore. Now that you're one of the cool kids, you have an image to uphold. Well, not really, because all these people are strangers, right? All these people are strangers. But it's like, I don't know. It's a mental thing for me that I feel like I have so much anxiety of being perceived as less than what I already am able to be perceived as. If that makes any sense. Which is why I also get so much anxiety when, obviously it's really nice when people give compliments and stuff, but it gives me so much anxiety. Cause I'm like, well, now there's a standard to uphold, and if I don't meet that standard and people see that I am not at that standard, then they're gonna be like, what were they even talking about? Like, she's kind of just ugly, or she's kind of just normal. Do your best, Blue Bear. I turned 41 recently, and it has only been in the last couple years I've been able to look at myself in the mirror and not see a hideous creature looking back. I think everyone has, like the girl I was watching yesterday, I think everyone genuinely has their own beauty in one way or another. Even, I'm not even trying to say this like, ooh, you have inner beauty. Like, a lot of people who are quote unquote ugly, like, are not actually, you just need a better haircut or something, like, like, because because I've done this, I told you guys before, but like when I go outside now, when I see people in public, my brain automatically imagines them in their best possible form. I don't know if that might be kind of a weirdo thing, but in my brain it's kind of like you are good looking. You could make yourself better looking, but inherently like you're already fine. Like my brain automatically just makes people, I imagine people already as better looking than they actually are. Because I feel like a lot of people could look a lot better. And I don't think there's really anyone out there who is just permanently ugly. Shopping with your abs out to maintain standards. That's not. That's not. I mean, sometimes. Sometimes. They're not always out, man. They're not always out. I honestly believe anyone can look good. It's just a matter of effort. That's what I believe too. I honestly believe that. And some people are like, nah. Some people are just ugly. I genuinely don't believe. I think ever since I've seen it in myself, my brain just automatically envisions everyone I see in the best possible way, at least physically. So don't give up hope. Maybe you just need better hygiene, better haircut, better wardrobe. Just have to see yourself like that. Yeah. I mean, I've been getting a lot better, I think, of like not necessarily being narcissistic, but like being more accepting of me as a person, I guess. Me as a bear. It's like, it's definitely hard to do, especially if you've lived so long. Especially if you've lived the majority of your life thinking that you're like average or, I don't know, below average. Like, it definitely takes some time for your brain to rework. But I think being kinder to yourself is GOAT behavior. I think you deserve to be kind to yourself. I'm glad you're feeling better about yourself. Yeah. I think a lot has happened in the past. Not in that kind of way. I haven't been doing anything. I mean, like, just clothing and hair and stuff like that. I think it probably helps a lot that I'm not like... It definitely makes my brain... It's a lot clearer for my brain to be able to think about these kind of things without worrying about, like, school. It's a lot easier to think like this when obviously my lifestyle is better, you know? I know it's a lot more difficult when you have a lot of things going on in your life, but it does get better. It does get better. I was actually told by someone, you just need to try more, and that resonated with so much with me. Just putting in that extra bit of effort makes the biggest difference. It really does. I honestly, like, sometimes I'm like, please just let me help you. Please let me fix you. Like, in a completely platonic way. I just want you to feel better about yourself and present better, please, in the most platonic way possible. Let me fix you. Clothing, hair, and working out is a lot to think about, and you're doing it. I know. It's this is what I've been thinking. I think all the previous times that I've cut my own bangs, it looked fine. I don't think it's that I did them worse the past 2 times. I think it's just because my standard has gotten higher. I think my standard is just higher now. Stop cutting your own hair, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it fixed at the salon. But like, just cutting bangs is kind of expensive too. But I'll do it. It's fine. It's fine. You're also obsessed over it and drew a lot of attention to them by constantly messing with them. Well, it's because they did actually look really bad. That specific time actually looked really bad. It did. It actually looked really bad. Which phase girl needs the please let me help? Well, I don't want to say... It's not that I think any of them are, like, bad or anything. All of phase is genuinely... Everyone is genuinely very... quite good looking. There are people that... if they would want help... I would. Pippa. I think Pippa, okay. Pippa I think is a I don't want to say too much, but Pippa, I've seen everywhere that Pippa thinks that she's ugly. She's not. Not ugly, man. I think Pippa's really cute. But in my opinion, if she's feeling like that, I would like to help her if it would help her own mentality. You know what I mean? Like, not because I think she needs fixing or anything, but like, if it would help her like herself better, I would. I really don't think she's ugly. I think she's really cute. People's on another stream saying Omju Uruka's always saying she's ugly, but she's so cute. For me, oh my god, for me, it's kind of just the brain worms that come and go every now and then. Like, I know subconsciously Subconsciously, I know I'm not like ugly, but again, no one. I really don't think anyone is inherently ugly. She's come a long way improving herself. That's already beautiful. Yeah, she's already improved her lifestyle a lot. Like, a lot. And I think that's really commendable. Like, I really think she should give herself more credit. I know it's easier to say that about other people than yourself, but like, you know. Obviously, I know it's hypocritical for me to be saying that after I bash my own... after I've been bashing myself. It's easier to see it in other people than yourself. Okay. What does this even mean? Jokes on you, Uruka. I'm goated with the sauce and you are too real. Recognize real. What? I don't even know what that means. What the fuck? I don't even know what that means. Real, recognize real. When's the auto parts Tina cover? Many auto parts in my warehouse. Many auto parts in my warehouse. Uruka confirmed non-zoomer. There's a lot of zoomer terms that I do not I don't know. I don't know a lot of zoomer terms. People would be making up words like every week, man. I have no idea. Anyway, that was a deep talk. The point of this, the point of what I'm saying, the moral of the story is that it's harder to see your own positives, but I'm sure they're there. I'm sure they're there. Everyone's amazing in their own way. Be happy for yourself, bro. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's got pros. Exactly. Unless you're downright just a terrible person. It's a They probably have pros too, but I'm not gonna recognize them. You're gonna make it, basically. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You've got something to be happy about. Even if you don't see it right now, I'm sure you do. Okay. That's a good note to end the stream on, isn't it? Okay. Okay. We are rating it to Amy. And I'm gonna go run out back with all the cash. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Get the merch. If you're feeling sick right now from our food, no you're not.